Hi, I'm Meg Galvin, and we're reworking a Spark recipe, a shrimp linguine. We're adding a little bit more flavor. We're going to give you lots of options with it. So basically what I'm doing is just kind of chopping down 3 whole cloves of garlic. And I have in my pasta cooker, which is basically just a stock pot with a little tall strainer in it, 8 ounces of whole wheat pasta. So get your saute pan, which is just a flat-sided pan with sloping edges. Get it nice and hot, and we're going to add 1 tablespoon of olive oil. This is a great, quick recipe. If you don't like shrimp, you could substitute tofu. See how nice and hot that is? That's what we're looking for. You could substitute tofu or even chicken if you like. The nice thing is it's just a nice, quick tomato sauce. Now, my pan was really hot, so I'm just going to pull it away, just kind of toss it around just a little bit, and then I'm going to add 1 can of diced tomatoes with oregano in them already and some spices. So this is a fast meal for your family when you're coming home from work. So we're just going to give that a little stir around. And then we're going to add some flavor to this with some red pepper. Red pepper and tomatoes go great together. Now, what we're trying to get is we're trying to get a thick sauce. And how can we do that with just the tomatoes and the garlic? So there's a couple different ways, and then I'm going to add just a pinch of pepper. There's a couple different ways that we can do that. I think our pasta's ready to go. I love a product, these little tubes that you can get in the international aisle at the grocery store. There's a sun-dried tomato product, but there's also a double concentrated tomato paste. So if you're trying to watch your sodium, this is your option, the double concentrated tomato paste. If you're trying to just really get a lot of flavor and you're not as concerned about your sodium, this sun-dried tomato paste is great. So we're just going to give it a squeeze. It's shelf-stable. And we just did about a tablespoon and a half of that. And what that does is it just thickens up this quick sauce. If you want to add a little bit of wine to this, that's fine if you have some white wine in the house. But basically this dish, you're looking at right under 400 calories, which is great for this type of a dish. So we're just bringing that together. Now our pasta, I'm going to use an angel hair pasta. And it's ready to go. It cooks pretty quickly too, 3 to 5 minutes in boiling water. If you're trying to reduce your sodium, don't add any salt to the pasta water. Now that pasta water, what's happening in the pot with the pasta is that I now actually have a thickening agent in my water. We're going to pull that out. We'll let that just sit right in here where the tomatoes were. This water actually will help thicken this sauce as well too. So I just added the shrimp. The shrimp is translucent, and what we're going to do is just cook it till it's just opaque. You can run and just pick up, you can pick up fresh shrimp, or if you want for this type dish, it's a great thing if you're at the grocery store on Friday and you think, okay, next Tuesday I want to make this. You can always buy this shrimp frozen. Just pull it out the night before. It holds up its quality. So you've got lots of nice colors in the dish. So what I'm going to do too, you've got a couple options with thickening the sauce. 1, we can add the pasta water, or 2, we can finish the sauce with a little bit of butter. That butter does give some mouthfeel to the dish. So I'm just going to add some of that cooking liquid. So if you're trying to lower your cholesterol, the butter's not the option that you're going to choose for. You're going to choose the pasta water. But I'm just going to show you how to finish the sauce with a little bit of butter. So we're just about there. The shrimp's about good to go. The sauce is kind of coming together. So this is a real quick dish. And then just a little, about half a tablespoon of butter. And we're just going to swirl it around. And what that does, it gives a little bit of mouthfeel to the sauce. So shrimp's almost there. And I'm going to go ahead and add my cooked pasta. You don't need a pasta cooker. You can just cook it the traditional way. I'm just going to add that in, and that's going to help thicken the sauce up too. So what we're looking for a serving size on the pasta is about the size of a billiard ball. So it's great to have these visuals of what we're looking for with how much we should eat, which is an appropriate serving. So I'm just tossing this around while I'm finishing the shrimp. So it's quick, maybe 5 minutes in the stove. Very little prep time. You're just opening up a couple jars and we're good to go. And you can finish this for a garnish, maybe with some chopped parsley, just to get some kind of green color in there. So let's just get just a little bit. And what I like too is once you chop your parsley, take it off the heat, get your parsley together and add it to the pan. Because what it's going to do is going to soften in that sauce. I'm going to try and remove, when you're chopping parsley, you're just looking for the leaves, not the stems. All right, I think we're about there. So just a real quick rough chop on that, and it's going to go in the sauce. And you can see it too, it's kind of thickening up, just sitting there. So again, if you don't like shrimp, tofu, chicken, anything, but it's a real quick weeknight meal. All right, we're going to add that parsley and give it a stir. So lots of options. The recipe is available at SparkRecipes. It's shrimp with pasta and tomatoes. So when you go to take the pasta, give it a twirl. Remember the size of a billiard ball. And we're there. And let's get some shrimp and some sauce. Enjoy.